Good morning. Today we're going to test a drugstore foundation. I had a request to do a weird test. It's not a very good, today won't be a very good example because I won't be going outside because it's raining. But I, however, will wear the foundation. It's 8:45. And before I go to bed tonight, I'll come back on and show you how it lasted. But before we get to the foundation, I'm going to do an eye look. I'm going to use up the rest of this. It's almost gone. It's the Maquicomplet from Lancome. I did some good planning this time. I have clean brushes. I know. How many videos have I made? Close to 700. You would think I would know ahead of time that I'm going to need some clean brushes. Alright, this is a Real Techniques brush. And I'm going to buff in that Maquicomplet. It's a eyeshadow, it's a concealer from Lancome. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. There's not much to watch on TV. So I'm reading and watching YouTube videos. I did watch a pretty interesting movie last night. It was another low budget. It was called I have to put it right here. I can't remember. It was about a psychotic chick. I know, there seems to be a theme. Alright, I'm using the Ring the Alarm palette from Jaclyn Hill. It's not Ring the Alarm. I think it's Sound the Alarm. It is Ring the Alarm. I'm going to take Rush. It's kind of a... All the colors are pretty warm. And I'm using a E35 from Sigma. And I'm just going to buff that out real good. I don't have my regular mirror. I took it with me out in the car, my light up mirror, and I was going to try to find some way to rig it so I could have a ring light in the car while I was vlogging, but I couldn't figure. I probably need duct tape or something, you know what I mean? But anyway, I had to get to work, so I abandoned that idea, but I also forgot my mirror and left it in the car when I got home from work yesterday. That's the color Rush. Next, I'm going to take the color Alert, which is just a deeper orange. Anyway, it was pretty entertaining, this movie. I recommend you watch it, especially if you like movies about crazy people. If you don't like movies about crazy people, you won't like this movie. Next, I'm going to take the color Secret. This is the one that's hard to blend. You know what I mean? That has a lot of dimethicone or something in it. Anyway, it's a chocolatey brown. And I'm keeping that mostly to the outside. Then I'm going to take the color Bomb Ass. And I'm going to put it on with my finger. It's this red. It feels like it wants to be put on with a brush. So I'm going to use a brush. This is one of my new Delium brushes that I got in that bamboo kit. You know, with the brush roll. They wash up real good. Alright, and then I'm going to go back with the chocolate again because I think I lost some of it. The color is actually called Secret. And then I'm going to take a clean brush. I'm going to take Rush, the first color, and buff along the outside edge of that. I cleaned off my brush in between so I could get it. This one is another E35. I got two of these. Must be a favorite. All right, now I'm going to take the color Lolly. It's pinker. These shadows have a lot of dimethicone in them, or whatever it is that makes them wet, sorta. Let's do brows. I'm gonna use my Taupe brow pencil that I bought the other day when I bought my stuff to do my drugstore makeup look, my anti-Charlotte Tilbury look. This was probably my favorite thing I purchased that day, was this new Taupe brow pencil from NYX. So I'm just doing a simple brow. I'm just getting it done so we can get on with the foundation demo. I always like to do a complete look though. It's fun, right? So it's raining today. I didn't want to take, Taco's gonna have to go outside at some point, but I'm gonna wait till after I do my makeup look, because it's hard to style hair that's been rained on. I did just kind of a, wow. It really just doesn't look good anyway. Might as well have gone out in the rain. Let's do an eyeliner. I'm gonna use this Smashbox. I think I'm gonna use the Maybelline Studio Eye. The reason I pulled out the Eyestudio by Maybelline is because this is Jaclyn Hill's favorite eyeliner, and this is her eyeshadow kit. So I'm going to have to use a mirror so I can see. I'm trying to draw this liner on in a non-Andorra fashion. I'm using it's a Morphe M217. It's a bit liner brush. So I went ahead and took the liner into the tight line as I got towards the inside. There is something about this gel liner that makes lining easier. So I did try to color in between the lashes too. Alright, there's my liner. That turned out better than I expected. I'm going to go ahead and clean off my brush. Since that worked out so well for me, I plan to use that again soon. Alright. So we have brows and liner on. I need to see if I can tame these brows. I've been using my Rodan and Fields in my eyebrows again. So they're getting, I think they're getting thick. That's the BFF Brow product. Here's an Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. Oh, I know what I used that I really liked. I really liked the Delium brow brush. I feel like it really does a good job. Now I can see what I missed with the brow pencil. So I'm going to go back and hit those spots, and then we can move on. Okay, I'm going to put some mascara on. I do plan on wearing lashes with this look, but first I'm going to put a coat of. This is the Sam Marcel. While I was prepping for this makeup look today, I was thinking, wow, what mascara was I using that wasn't disappointing me? And I think it was this one. Although this one's disappointing me today. I think it's because I'm out of my lash primer and I need a new one. It's disappointing, isn't it? Alright, there's the mascara. Just to save time and not go back to my... I really love these lashes. These are Gypsy and they're number 906 and they're a little shorter than most lashes. This is what the packaging looks like. Heather introduced these to me and I keep rebuying them because I like to use them on brides because I think they're really pretty and fluffy. I buy them from Madam something or other. I'll link them in the description box. Really love these lashes. Yeah, I'm going to wear these lashes today all by myself. For Taco will enjoy seeing me in lashes. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Not out in this messy weather. I'm using the Black Duo. Can y'all hear the rain? I don't feel very coordinated today. While the camera was cooling off, I went ahead and finished putting my eyelashes on. I didn't trim these. I just went ahead and left the whole lash and directed the ends up. Now, let's do foundation. The foundation that my viewer, I think it's Sandy, asked that I demo is the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid. Its claims are hydrating foundation, hyaluronic acid, and collagen. It was expensive. Yeah. I'm going to apply it with my yellow Delium brush. And I'm not going to put a primer on. And I don't And the reason I got this color is natural beige, is because this was the closest color to matching my skin. And I wasn't going to stop at another place. As it was, it's not bad. As it was a stupid stop. Everybody was acting like, I don't know. Anyway, you know how I feel about wearing masks. So it's asking a lot for me to go in somewhere. All right, it's very sheer upon first squirt. It feels very moisturizing. I would say if you have oily skin, you would not want to try this. All right, that's the first layer, and I can see a lot of skin through it. I'm gonna try another layer. Maybe next time I'll try it with the Beauty Blender to see how it applies. It feels like a moisturizer. It feels like a serum. Do they call it a serum foundation? Radiant liquid gives up to 12 hours continuous hydration. Medium coverage. I'm dabbing it now so I can see if I can build up some coverage. All right, my color matches pretty good. It's not terrible. Boy, these brows. I'm missing my light up mirror I usually have here that I left in the car. And I'm not going out there to get it because it's raining cats and dogs. I'm gonna take my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and put it under my eyes, down the middle of my nose, on my Cupid's bow. I'm gonna take my F64 from Sigma. Wow. The rain just changed gears from steady to downpour and wind. All right, I'm going to take this curvy contour stick from Clinique. Wow. I'm going to go look at that. Looks like we have beavers. It's actually just the neighbor piling his trash in front of our house. That was to keep the deer off my flowers. So let's finish this makeup look. This is the curvy contour from Clinique. I think I got too much. Ugh. I'm going to take my foundation brush and soften the edges. I messed up the highlight portion. I'm going to use the Fenty today. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques blush. That is very hydrating. My hair's sticking to my face. And I'm going to pat my bronzer over the top of this foundation so I don't move it. If you have dry skin, I think you would be delighted with this foundation. My skin has been normal lately. Not dry, not oily, just normal. And like I said, I'm patting it so I don't move that foundation around. Yeah, I attempted to do a straight hairdo today. It just looks like I just didn't do anything. Oh well, can't hit it out of the park every time, right? I'm going to put a highlight underneath my brow. I'm going to use one of my bamboo Delium brush. I think this is a concealer brush. And I'm using a matte cream color shadow. It's from Lorac. I don't think it comes in a single anymore, but they have this in their palettes. Alright, I need a shadow underneath my eye. I'm going to use I have a clean pencil brush today. I'm going to use Secret from the Ring the Alarm palette. It's the chocolatey brown. It's the chocolatey brown. And then I'm going to use Mugshot. I'm going to set under my eyes with this highlight powder from Be a Light. And set my highlight down the center of my nose with it. While the camera was cooling off, I got annoyed waiting and I went ahead and finished doing my bronzer, which was the Fenty Coco Naughty, and my blush, which is the Natasha Denona Bloom, the single one. And my highlight is Stila, Heaven's Hue, and Transcendence. For my lips, I'm going to use the color Feelin Sedimental. I would say it's a lot like Creme de Nude. Very like Creme de Nude. There's Creme de Nude and there's Feelin Sedimental. And then I'm going to take a peach. Then I'm going to take Amy from Buxom and put it over the top. Okay. That's not enough color. So now I'm going to take Brite in Glace. There. I like that. So that was like 3 different products. A MAC lipstick and Feelin Sedimental, Buxom Amy lip gloss, and Brite Glace. So this is what the foundation looks like so far. It's still sticky. Of course, it's very humid here right now because we're having a monsoon. So I'm going to powder. I'm going to use the F25 powder brush from Sigma and powder the center of my face. I'm going to leave the perimeters dewy. The cream foundation, the cream contour over the dewy foundation just was a slippery mess. I had to use a powder foundation to get it to stay put so it wouldn't slide around. A powder contour, a powder bronzer so it wouldn't slip around. Okay, I think this side completely, I don't know what happened. The product that I put over here is completely just disappeared. You might have to use this as a underneath the foundation. I don't know. Definitely, I would definitely suggest you powder before you put anything on top of it. But of course, I have to admit that it's very humid and it's a hyaluronic acid which attracts moisture. And it's very humid here today. So it's probably, maybe it's not a fair judgment, I don't know. And then I don't know what happened to this side of my face. All right, I'll be back before bedtime and let you see how this look held up. So it's the end of the day and I've pulled my lashes off, but I still have my foundation on. I've been on 2 walks, one of which I got caught in some light rain. I took a nap and I laid out in the sun. And I ate dinner and used a napkin. So all things considered, I think the foundation held up pretty well. I'm going to experiment. I am dewy, but it was a dewy foundation. I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's 8 o'clock. Yes, I go to bed that early. And I'm going to experiment with this foundation again tomorrow. I'm going to use it like a BB cream and wear a powder foundation over it. And we'll see how that works. Thank you, Sandy, for asking me to review this foundation, and stay tuned because I'm going to try it a few different ways to see how it performs. Y'all have a great evening. Talk to you soon. Ta-ta.